yourself, I'm not going to make any videos. I'm just going to make a video when I have a really, really good idea. When you have that really, really good idea, you don't know how to make content because you haven't practiced. So trust me, make more videos. And if you really want help with content, go ahead, click the link in my bio, answer a couple questions I'm going to ask you, book a call on my calendar. Either me or my content strategist will sit down and talk to you, help you figure out what to do. And then I'll help you one-on-one with your content to help you get to where you want to go. One of my first clients grew 20,000 followers in the first 2 weeks. My very first client grew by 14,000 followers in about 1 day. Other than that, follow me and I will see you in the next video. If Creator Search Insights isn't working for you, or if you've been doing the bottom-up method on every video you see, or even if you've been commenting in comment sections saying, I want to go viral, so TikTok knows you want to go viral, I'm telling you, all of those things don't work. None of those things work. The only thing that works is making content. You might say, well, Levi, I'm posting 3 times a day. I don't want to spam the algorithm. Trust me, you're not going to spam the algorithm. You can post 20 times a day and not spam the algorithm. And yeah, all of your videos are not going to go viral just because you started posting 20 times a day. Heck, probably none of them will, but you will get a lot more growth. You will get a lot more followers, a lot more engagement, and a lot closer to your goals than you would if you sat comfortable at 1 post every other day, or 3 posts a week, or even 3 posts a day. All of these little tricks that people tell you to do to make your videos get more views, they are all designed to distract you from the real thing. What's the real thing to do? Post more content and get better at putting out the stuff people want to see. And let me tell you this, you can't get good at making content by watching content. You can't get good at making content by analyzing content or thinking about content or downloading some guy's content journal or content journey or whatever the heck it is. You're not going to get good at creating content by doing anything except for creating content. Those are the hard options. Nobody's doing them right now because they're hard to do. Because nobody wants to, I don't want to post 20 times in a day. It's going to take me forever, right? That creator doesn't post 20 times. And guess what? You're not that creator. They should not be working harder than you, right? I see these creators with millions, 10 million, 20 million followers posting 4, 5, 6 times a day. Why the heck are they working harder than you and you're behind them and you want to get there? Not a chance. It's not going to happen. So stop looking at the methods that you can use. Stop looking at the different things you can do to get more views on social media or hack the algorithm. Forget it entirely. Make more content. And the result of making more content, you probably won't notice it. It might not happen overnight, right? But the result of making more content will be more engagement, more views, ultimately more money, and the freedom and lifestyle you want to have. Now, if you've got views on social media, but you don't know how to monetize those views and turn them into money, go ahead and book a call with me or one of my team members. I'll walk you through exactly what it looks like to do that. If coaching makes sense, if you want coaching on social media for an extended period of time, we can talk about that as well. One of the first people I helped with social media, she had a substantial following, but she didn't have any money at all from it. She got a brand deal that made her around $3,000 within 2 weeks. I'm not promising that for anybody, but if you have substantial views and you know you've got value inside of your account, you just don't know how to get it out, you might want to book a call. We can talk about it. You don't want to waste any more time. Otherwise, go ahead and follow me, visit my profile, look at some more of my videos if you feel like you need the help, and I will see you in the next video. This is exactly how you can post 3 times tomorrow with only 10 minutes of work. This is a really great way to start being consistent with your content so you can see that consistent growth that people get when they post every single day. The first post is going to be a how I do this post. It could be how I do my laundry, how I do my morning routine. The most important thing is that you know this thing inside and out, so you can just pick your phone up, walk people through how you do it and why. Don't worry about having a special hook. Don't worry about using different hashtags or whatever. Just make the video and put it in your draft. This should take you about 2 to 3 minutes. The next post you make is going to be a 7-second text on screen. You're going to hold your camera up somewhere in your house. You're going to film yourself for about 7 seconds. You're going to use the recommended audio that TikTok recommends once you've finished filming yourself. And then you are going to put a blurb of text, whatever it is that's top of your mind. It doesn't have to be special. It doesn't have to be unique, witty, or funny. It just has to be what you are thinking in that exact moment. And the last video you're going to make is a how to do something. It's going to be the same as your how I do, except you're going to frame it like, here's how to do this so you can do that. An example might be, here's how to do your laundry so that it only takes 5 minutes, or how to do taxes as a college student. And you don't need to make these complicated pieces of media. All you really need to do is talk to the camera and show us exactly what it is that you're talking about. And before you tell me that you could make it, but it wouldn't be high quality, I want you to admit that you don't really know what high quality means. I'm sure you've seen hyper edited videos on social media that have like 1 like. You've seen videos with the animated captions. You've seen videos that seem branded perfectly, but yet they have no views at all. And you've seen the most random, wild, ridiculous content go viral for seemingly no reason. So don't use the excuse of low quality to keep yourself from putting content out consistently. Quality is entirely subjective from creator to creator. It all depends on what your audience wants and what they're trying to do. And the only way for you to figure that out is to make content. I am available to help you personally with content. Go ahead and click the link in my bio. It'll ask you a couple questions. It'll ask you for a time on the calendar where you can meet with me or Will, who's my content strategist, and I will help you find a content strategy that works for you, that gets you the views you want for the purpose you want. So you're not just getting views but making no money. You're not just making content but getting no views. One of the creators that I work with has 1,800 followers and just got a brand deal for $2,000 with a large company. So don't just save the video and follow me, but go ahead and take the next step and get help if you really need it. I've been coaching content on social media for the past 3 years, and I need to say to all of you, I am sorry. See, I've been telling people that they need to make better content, and I've seen a ton of content coaches saying this: make better content, make your content better. But what happens is somebody who's new to content thinks, I need to make better content. And so they'll spend an hour doing things that don't matter, like pointless edits or zoom ins or putting fancy captions on their video. Whereas somebody who's been creating content for 5 or 7 years already has an internal understanding of their audience, the type of content they make, and what better content actually means. And so the way to make better content or to make more viral content isn't to focus on making your content better. It's not to spend more time working on the videos themselves. It's to make more content in general, and then to look back at the content you posted a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and ask yourself, what about this could have been better? Why didn't this go viral? A lot of the time you'll find answers like, oh, this video didn't go viral. I didn't get to the point fast enough here. Or this hook wasn't compelling. I wouldn't really want to know much about that. But this is information you can't get from watching other people talk about content. You can't know how to make better videos from watching my content. The only way you can know how to make better videos is by making content. So it's not about making better videos. It's about listening to yourself when you have a content idea that you know would work. It's about listening to the voice inside your head that says, make that video, post that video. You know deep down it's something you should do. Listen to the voice that tells you to make the video and then put the video out. And it's the creators who can do that the quickest, the most consistently, and with the least amount of friction that are, by default, the best creator. Whereas you'll have people who sit down and spend hours optimizing a post only for it to get 2,000, 3,000, maybe 4,000 views because it needed to be branded. So stop trying to be different with your content. Just make your content look regular, make a crap ton more of the content, and trust that your personality, the way you see the world, will be enough to make you stand out, not some fancy caption or clickbait hook or something like that. If you want my help with content, you want to have a conversation about content, go to the link in my bio, click apply to the 90-day program. It'll go through and ask you a bunch of questions. You'll be able to pick a slot on my calendar, and then either me or one of my team members will sit down and talk to you about your content, where you could go, and then hopefully you'll be having a conversation with me soon. The very first client I ever had with social media hit 10,000 followers within 2 weeks of creating content. It's an anomaly and it doesn't happen, but it happened for her. The